Are you ready? Here we go! Howdy folks, welcome back to SCUM. Got quite a bit to catch up on. It's been a few days since I recorded the last episode. Look what we got in the hangar down there. That's an airplane. I'm back over here at the B1 airport. And what I found is, after I recorded the last episode, I took a look in the database. For single player, it's right there in your hard drive. You can just go look at it. So, also, I've been in IT for 20 years, so go ahead and look at the database is just normal stuff. But anyway, there was no planes spawned anywhere. So I'm like, oh, that's weird. So I did some digging around and found the location it should be. And basically deleted all of the spawned vehicles except for mine. And then that kind of forced the game to go through the list and respawn stuff. So it spawned an airplane down there. In the meantime, between that and recording this episode today, they've released a patch. And one of the fixes was, hey, airplanes aren't spawning in single player. So, there. That's why we have a plane down there now. Because I basically had to manually put it in, but it's because it was broken. But that doesn't mean that plane is going to be easy to get. I've got the repair kit, which reminds me, I was going to check, because another thing in the patch was they have changed the repair kits to only be like 20 uses, I think. Yeah, instead of 100. I think these used to be 100. I don't remember for sure. I'd have to go look at the footage. They've reduced all these car repair kits and the airplane repair kits. I think they all used to be 100 uses. Now they're only 20. So, yeah. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe just for balancing. I do have fuel and repair. But like I was saying, that doesn't mean that's going to be easy to get. Because even if I get down there, which is, it's doable. And I get the plane fixed without getting shot, which is doable. And I get some fuel in it without getting shot or attacked by puppets. And that's doable. I still have to start that thing up and take off. There's a lot of robots down there with giant guns. I'm not sure that's going to work out so well if you're a homeboy. So we're not going to be doing that today. That's definitely on the list. But I think I want to save that little adventure for a little later, because ever since I got to the top of that big dam when I first played SCUM, I'm like, man, I want to jump off this someday and have like a paraglider or a parachute or, you know, something. So I think we're going to head up to the dam. And I'm going to parachute off the dam. So I think that would be fun. And I'm hoping that's not the end of the series. I do plan to survive that. But we'll see. So that's the agenda for today. We're going to drive up to the dam. We'll see how that little adventure goes. I did pick up some mushrooms. I've been getting my vitamin D slowly back up. There's a little bit of vitamin D in those. So we're going to head northward. And then, assuming I survive that escapade, well, I think I do have... We might stop by the trader. How much... Actually, it's been a few days since I played. Been playing too much Arma. I keep hitting the Arma keys. And I don't remember what I had. I don't have much to sell, so we don't really need to stop by the trader yet. Uh-oh. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta shake your booty. I've noticed there's some issues with vehicles on slopes. Sometimes you can't even get into the driver's seat. One time I parked and I had to get in the back seat and then transition. So we're gonna go on another driving adventure. I actually don't know the best way to get up to there. Probably this road over here. That's kind of what I was thinking. So we'll just take a nice little drive through the countryside here. Got the fuel. I'm hydrated. You know what? Actually, these little chapel areas, I call them chapels. I don't know if that's accurate. I mean, it looks like a chapel or a place of reflection, something like that. These used to have some decent loot to them. Check and see if anybody's going to sneak up on me. Of course, there might be nothing here, but... yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Alright. Worth a look. There's the power plant over there. Alright, up the mountain we go. Basically just got to stay on the main road here for a while. So nice having a vehicle. I hardly ever have a vehicle when I'm playing on like a public server, multiplayer server. Because people that have way more time on their hands usually have them hoarded. It's nice to have a vehicle and travel around this awesome map. Alright, just getting ready to hang a big left up here. Then we got a whole bunch of wiggles. We gotta work our way through the wiggles. Love these mountains. Not necessarily dressed for them, though. I was hoping there'd be some boat spawns on the river below the dam, but we'd have to go... I think there's one boat spawn below the dam, and then it's quite a ways downriver before there's any boat spawns. But my plan is to drive up to the dam. I'll probably... actually, while we're not, in theory, threatened by anything, let's pull the map up. I kind of want to drive... it's about here, and then maybe head down. Or, I'm not sure. It might be a little tougher to... we'll see how the terrain is. I wanted to kind of park down here and, like, walk up and parachute down. So I have to walk back up and get to the truck after I've already jumped down. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. And I'm making a big assumption that you can put a backpack, you can put a parachute on like a backpack, and then jump off of something and push F and it works. Don't know that for a fact. What I do know for a fact is that I'm often an awful driver. I was actually looking at the snow effects and particles. Not paying nearly enough attention to where I was driving. Alright, are we on the right part of the wiggles? Because somewhere up here... yeah, I'm heading east. There's a junction up here somewhere. Here we go. I want to keep going east, right? Yeah, I want to keep going east. Or sorry, I want to go north. Northish? It's hard to tell sometimes with the scale of the map. I think this is, yeah, that's where I want to go. Keeps going up the mountain. Come on, dude. Grind those gears out. It's pretty fun driving up here in the snow. Somebody commented on the last video if I was going to loot the airfield. And that's not a bad idea to get money. Probably find some guns and military equipment there. But you gotta remember how high of a risk that is. And, you know, do I really need the money right now? No. Whoa. Of course, the argument could be made that I don't really need to jump off the dam either, but, you know. Oh, crap. This is not where I want to go, is it? Oh, I thought this was a compound. It's a town. That was a lot of puppet sounds back there. Oh, crap. Did I take the... I was supposed to turn back there, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Alright, that's okay. We can still get there from here. Am I supposed to be on this road? I think this road will get me there. The tree is kind of in the middle of the road. Not in the middle, but it's almost blocking the road. Alright, so we need to take a left when we get the opportunity to take a left. I've also been a little under the weather. So I apologize if my speaking voice isn't quite up to par. My brain isn't quite firing on all cylinders. Eee. Alright, there's Trader Lake. Oh crap. Missed a gear and it got me all discombobulated. Made me lose traction. How cool would it be if we had like full-on Red Dead Redemption 2 snow to barrel through in this SUV? That would be fantastic. I don't have enough driving skill to do burnouts, apparently. Alright, where am I? Alright, this goes up past the trader. Beautiful up here. I love these snowy mountains. Alright, we got the power lines. There's the trader over there. You can see Trader Island. Oh, look where you're going, dummy. It's okay, we got this. Everybody hang on. We totally got this. We're gonna recover. We're gonna recover. Everything's completely under control. Missing those shifts really messes you up because it makes you lose traction. Alright, I'm gonna cut across. Damn, should be right over here somewhere. Oh crap. I was trying to thread the needle and I missed. Luckily we weren't going super fast. Alright, here's the road again. I need to go this way. It goes back to the town. Map gets quite a bit smaller when you have a car. I imagine it's pretty tiny once you have an airplane. Alright, so this is the dam. So that's the approach to it. Gonna storm. So how rough is this terrain? I wanted to go up over the mountain. Oh, a lot of rocks. Yeah, luckily it doesn't really bottle, 2 feet of snow. So it's just a texture. We see it? There it is. That's the shot I was looking for. Yeah. Look at that. That's what I want to jump off of. Right down there. Beautiful. Alright. I'm going to get a picture. I'm going to go stash the SUV somewhere and get prepped, and I'll meet you back up here on top of the dam. So I'll see you in a bit. I got the SUV stashed a little ways down the mountain, so I'm headed back up to the dam. Pared down my equipment to just the bare essentials. Not sure if that matters when you're parachuting, but we're going to pretend like it does. Ooh, grasshopper. Another important change is some of the mushrooms apparently make you immediately throw up, because I tried one of those mushrooms that I had picked. And as soon as I ate it, I hurled. So I have to check the mushrooms now. Make sure they're not poisonous. So that's a nice change. I think right now all it does is give you food repulsion, but I haven't tested. Ah, so beautiful up here. Just look at that view. Amazing. Great looking game. Good job, team. So anyway, I'm just trotting back up to the dam. Got quite a bit of daylight left, so I should be able to make it in the daylight. Be a quick transition for you. It's going to be a little bit of running for me, but I'll see you in a bit. Thought I'd bring in one more time. For those that haven't been to the dam and aren't familiar with the sheer scale of this thing, check this out. We're going to jump off the top of that. Down there's the valley floor. There's the discharge pipes and stuff. There's a compound down there. So yeah, that's a big barracks building. It's a big dam. Should be interesting to see if we can jump off of it and get our parachute open and survive. Really hoping that's not the end of the series, but hey, what a way to go. Onward and upward. Well, here I am finally, up the top. It wasn't too bad of a journey. But I didn't take the SUV all the way down. I parked it... I think it was here? It's either here or here. I think it's here, because it was right out of the snow. So we don't have to hike all the way back up here. Just part way. Now, often when I've driven through here, there's been a lot of puppets and even a lot of beepers, so I'm going to keep an eye out. And a prudent man would save right here. Now, SCUM does save some backups of its database, but I also have my own PowerShell script that explicitly backs it up to a dated copy. That kind of thing is handy when you're doing content creation. You never know when something's going to happen, or you need to go back and do something a different way, or, yeah, it can be handy. Or you do something and then forget to save and go back to a known point. I see some puppets starting to appear down there around those containers. Oh boy. If you're queasy, look away. I'm assuming that visual geometry lines up with the collision, but yeah, no problem, right? Just jump off there. Piece of cake. Now, where's the best place to jump off here? If I get too far down there, I'm going to have to fight off a bunch of puppets. So I don't want to get too far down there. Also, I have no idea if this is going to work. I haven't looked for videos or anything to see if anybody else has done this. I'm sure they have. A lot of people who play this every day, you know, on Twitch or whatever, and they get a lot of time to experiment. I'm just going to go for it, though. We're just going to go full send. Are you ready? Here we go! Oh, beautiful! Look at that. I'm going to switch to first person. A little bit of steering. Oh, we're not drifting quite as far as I hoped. Stay out of the water. Oof. All right. We did it. And there could be puppets down here. Make sure I'm not going to be spotted by one of those giant bots. Look at that. That was amazing. I expected to drift a lot further than that. But these aren't really like sport parachutes. So I don't think they have a good glide ratio. That was awesome. You can mark that off the SCUM bucket list. Didn't get shot at by a sentry bot either. So I'm going to consider that a success. If I can spit some words out. I think this little dock down here might be the only boat spawn. I'm going to go check it. I don't imagine there's a boat here, but we'll look. That was cool. Yeah, I don't see a boat. Some scrap metal. I think those wire cutters. Man, I cannot talk. Wire cutters. I think they sold for a little bit. Yeah, no boat here. Actually take that, just in case I have to build a fire. I didn't get too cold walking up there, I think because I was just constantly on the move. Anyway, I've got a long hike back to the SUV. It'll be very scenic. And we'll continue our adventures in the next episode. I need to come up with a plan. I'm going to study it some. How do we get the plane out of there? I'll probably have to sit and study the sentry paths. I'm hoping there's some timing where we can just jet out of there and get away. I don't know, that's going to be a tough one. And now with the repair kits getting a super big nerf. I did look back while I was in between takes here at my old footage. And those repair kits were 100, so they're 1/5 of the repair value they used to be. It's a huge nerf. So depending on what kind of shape the plane is in, I'm hoping we can get it going. And I've got one jerry can full of fuel. So I could fill the other one from the SUV, but I'm not sure what all I can fit in my backpack. So I can't just jog down there with that in my hand. I'm going to have to fight my way in. I'm going to try to do as much sneaking as possible, but inevitably we're going to have to take out some puppets. Try to get to that hangar and then get our timing right. Probably get some puppets cleared out. It's going to be painstaking. We'll get that plane repaired and refueled, and then, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm guessing it's going to be the end of the series, but even if we don't make it out, it should be a spectacular ride, so. Look for that next episode. We'll get started on the plan to get the airplane out. I'll get back down there by the airport, and we'll go from there. Thanks, as always, for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Please, no bears.